All right, welcome back to LearnWire. In this video, we're going to be doing a Semrush review, and this is more specifically for bloggers and SEOs. I can do more tutorials. Just leave a comment below if you have anything inside the tool or any section that you would want me to go over and make a full video about. The tool is very big and robust, so I won't be able to cover everything in just one video without this being an hour-long video. So this will be a Semrush review. I'm just going to kind of hit on everything, and then a couple of the tools I'll spend a little bit more time on because I think that they're more valuable for bloggers and SEOs, which for my audience, those are the main people that would be using a tool like Semrush. So let's jump in real quick and we'll talk about what we're going to be covering. So in this Semrush review, we will be talking about the pricing right away. We'll go over the pricing. It is definitely not a cheap tool. It's going to be a pretty expensive tool, but this, along with one other tool, Ahrefs, I'll probably mention a couple more times in the video as well. I don't think that you can fully just say that Semrush is the best tool, nor can you say Ahrefs is, but I think that most people would agree, professional SEO and professional website owners and bloggers would agree that you can't go wrong with either Semrush or Ahrefs. I currently have a paid membership to Semrush, so it makes sense for me to do a full review for you. Okay, so we'll be going over the pricing, the SEO dashboard, the keyword research dashboard, and we'll be spending most of our time in the keyword magic tool because that's probably the most useful tool for bloggers and SEO folks, and then also you can just uncover really profitable, easy to rank keywords with that tool. So we'll be spending time with that. We'll do a couple queries and just kind of show you how the tool works. Then we'll look at link building, and there's actually something really cool to show you, but I'll get to that in a minute. And then on page and tech SEO, so we can actually analyze and scan our web pages, and the tool can tell us what we need to fix from a technical SEO standpoint. And then Semrush is great for local SEO. And I've heard on many reviews that one of the big separators between Semrush and Ahrefs is that if you are doing local SEO, Semrush is the tool that you're going to want to go with because they have an entire module just dedicated to local SEO. I'm not going to go over the local SEO features in this video. Just wanted to point out that this is there for you. If you want me to do a full analysis and review on just the local SEO section of Semrush, leave a comment below, just say local SEO, and I'd be happy to provide that video for you. Okay, and then we're going to be I'm just going to kind of mention there's many more tools, but I'm not going to be going over them. I may mention them at the very end of the video, but I'm not going to go into depth with them. Okay, so let's jump in. So we're right over here on Google, and I'm going to go to Semrush, and then we're going to go and look at the plans and pricing right over here. And plans and pricing, so the current plan that I'm in, I'm actually logged in, and it'll tell me right now I'm on my current plan right here, okay? So the current plan will allow you to have 5 projects, so it'll actually track and measure and give you email updates and everything. It can continue to give you updates about the websites, and that's by project. So 5 projects, 5 websites. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't, you could be managing 20, 30 or more websites. You just wouldn't be able to put them in as an actual project, but you'd still be able to pull them up on the regular tools as many times as you want. But 5 projects, 500 keywords to track. Now, this is where I think that this shines. This isn't going to be a comparison video. I don't know how many Ahrefs gives us, but definitely 500 keywords to track is really good, because in order to include that, because there are so many other services out there that are only giving you 1 to maybe 300 keywords per month to track, and it starts costing quite a bit, up to $100 a month just to track keywords. So when you look at it from that perspective, the pricing isn't really all that bad when you're getting so many tools in this Semrush software. So the 500 keywords, it's just nice that it's not a measly 50 or 100 keywords. They're really giving you a lot here, and you probably be more than okay once you moved up to the Guru or Business plan at some point. Now, then 10,000 results per report. This is the big one, and I have subscribed to Ahrefs. I've used it for months and months. I love Ahrefs as well. Don't get me wrong. Both tools are amazing, but The kicker for me, and what's starting to attract me more to Semrush, and that's why I got this current account, is that Semrush gives you 10,000 rows per Excel export, right? And that's a big deal when you're moving to the new way of doing keyword research. When you're going to cluster your keywords, you can go, I'll try to remember to leave a video on how to do keyword clustering below. But that's when you're going to need to take thousands of keywords around your topic, right? Like a silo, and you're going to need thousands of keywords, and then you're going to go in to different tools like Writer's End does it, and there's Keyword Cupid, and there's some other tools out there that will cluster those keywords together and then tell you what the URL should be for your page, and then all the different keywords to include in that one article. Now, you're going to need a lot of keywords to do that, right? And with Ahrefs' first plan, let me just go pull it up. Even though this is not this is not to be a comparison video, but I do want to just point out one thing, and I think it is a big separator between the two, is that when you come in here to Ahrefs right over here and you look, the amount, you're only going to get 2,500 right here for $100. You're going to need to go in at the $200 level in order to get more rows. And now you do get 30,000 results, but for Semrush to be able to give us 10,000 rows for the $119 plan, I think that that's where it really shines and stands out, because that's more than enough 10,000 exported keywords that you're able to go and do more things with. So that's my favorite thing. There's a bunch of other things you can go and read through here, and they have a bunch of other tools. This is kind of what I was mentioning on that slide. They have Semrush.trends, additional users you can add, agency, growth kit, impact hero, and so much more. Those are all added on features, but those are the main things that you can get with the first plan. Of course, you can get a discount by getting it down to $100 a month by paying annually as well. Okay, so that's the pricing. Let's go log in now, and we're on the SEO dashboard. I have a couple sites added. One of these right here, it's going to tell you the authority score. So the authority score is the proprietary metric used to measure overall quality of the domain and influence of SEO. The score is based on the number of backlinks, referring domains, organic search traffic, and other data. 100 is a maximum reachable authority score. So this is going to be very similar to Ahrefs' domain rating score. So they have their own algorithm as well. And both tools have enough data points to be able to come up with a really good algorithm. And these are multi-million-dollar SEO tools. We'll just get that straight. So there really isn't going to be any other tools that are going to be able to come close to the budget and the resources and the algorithm that Semrush and Ahrefs have, right? And I don't know how many keywords that Semrush has in their database. I know it's billions, but I think Ahrefs wins when it comes to the amount of keyword data that they have in their database, but both have the largest databases as well on the tools. So you're going to be able to see, organic traffic, organic keywords, and this is a project. So I've added this in as a project. I still haven't done the position tracking on this site. Site audit, I haven't done my site audit, but this is what your dashboard is going to look like. You'll be able to come in and look at the different keywords right here. This is a printables website where I create printables and sell those. So it's an actual like a printable e-commerce business. Really, really cool stuff. I actually have a friend that's making over $10,000 a month in the printables market. So really cool stuff. But that's what the SEO dashboard looks like. And then you can go in here to competitor research, and we can start going to domain overview. So if we go into domain overview, and let's just go pull up a site for fun. Let's go grab this one right here, Side Hustle Nation. I'm going to paste that in and push search real quick. And you can see how fast the tool is. It's going to pull up all the data points. It's going to tell you all the information that you would need to know, how many backlinks the site has. They're not running any ads, so no paid search right now. Average visit duration, 9 minutes. Bounce rate is good, and pages per visit. Organic search traffic at 126,000 and an authority score of 57. So it's going to give you a lot of good data. You can also export this to PDF. Just for fun, let's export this to see. We could go in here and email this report to someone, so then they can get all this this data, right? So you're managing, I know this is going to be a tool that definitely, if you're an SEO, Ahrefs or Semrush, you're going to be able to do full client work and client SEO work. You'll be able to email reports like this to your clients to give them updates on their site, just the overall metrics of their site and so forth. SERP features, all the kind of good stats that you'd be looking at, informational, navigational, commercial, transactional. It breaks it down. This is mostly an informational site at 57%. You could click on this and it'll actually pull up all the keywords that are just informational as well. It's going to give you competitors down here as well. Just does so much research for you. And then here's all their total organic keywords. We couldn't just go view details. It's going to jump you over to what's called organic research over here. This is where you're going to get more information about this website in particular, about their keywords, where they're ranking, and so forth. If I wanted to look at all the keywords that they're ranking number 1 for, we could click on that. It's going to give us a total. So they have 520 keywords that they are ranking number 1 for right here. And then you can look at all the pages over here. We can also go just pull up their pages right over here. And then this is what I really like. It tells you how many pages the site actually has. 648 pages. This saves you from having to go to Google and doing a site, what is the search feature, but you have to basically go in and put in a code in the search engine just to see what results come up about how many pages a website has. And when you look at things from that standpoint, you're doing SEO research, all that adds up, and this tool really can save you hours of time. Okay. You can look at it from different, from countries, Canada, Australia, and desktop, mobile, and so forth, right? So that was the organic research, traffic analytics. You can go and check that out. We kind of already have this data, but you can dive in as granular as you would like. You can get audience insights. You can get the traffic journey. You can get, so it looks like the audience insights is extra money per month. Traffic journey right here. All kinds of stuff, but you're probably going to spend most of your time on the overview right here, and you'll be able to see desktop and mobile. Most of their traffic's coming from mobile. So if you guys, we need to make sure that our sites are optimized for mobile, because that is where all the traffic is coming from these days. You're going to get full report over here as well. We already covered organic keyword research. Now, keyword gap, this is really cool because you could go in here and we already are looking at this. We already know that it's a competitor. Now, if I wanted to go in and look at, maybe let's just throw in one of these other sites right here and just say compare. It's going to compare the 2 websites, right? It's going to tell you, here's all the keywords that they share. Here's all the keywords that Side Hustle Nation has, that the Millennial Money Man has 2000.8 that they don't have, right? So really, really cool, because you're going to be able to go through here and actually find keywords that your competitors are ranking for, but that you have not even created content by. So these are some of my favorite tools to use, are the keyword gap, competitor gap analysis. So this is a tool that I'll definitely be using a lot more. There's also backlink gap. You can look at the two. It works in a similar way. You can look at both websites, and then you can see where one site has backlinks from a referring domain and the other doesn't. So then you could go out and see if you could do research or hire a company to go out and get those backlinks for you. It's nice to see the kind of different backlinks and referring domains that each website has. All right, let's go into, there's keyword overview. You can throw in one keyword and check it out. You can go to a keyword manager. You can go to position tracking. This is where you're going to set up all your tracking, and it has a very robust tracking tool. I'm not going to show that in this review, but you get to track 500 reviews. It's going to work similar to other tools, SERP Robot and Ahrefs, the way they do it and everything. It's just going to tell you if your keyword is moved up in rankings, down in rankings, what the change was, and so forth. Organic traffic insights over here. An easy not provided keyword solution combining Google Analytics, Search Console, and Semrush data. So you do need to interlink all these. Then you can put your domain in and then get the insights. Let's go over to the Keyword Magic tool. This is definitely a top 3 of my favorite tools within Semrush. You're going to spend most of your time. You can see I've been doing a lot of different keyword researches right over here. We can go and even pull up more, but a lot of times I'll like to go in here and just say, like if I'm talking about money, I'll go how to, and then we'll just go and search. I'm going to go with the United States and then push search and just look how fast the tool is. We have 69 million, almost 70 million keywords that are coming up over here. And there's all kinds of different filters. And this is my favorite thing. And you'll notice that the layout of Semrush versus Ahrefs is very similar. They make it very, very fast. It's a very easy interface. They just have everything you need over here on the left. And they make filtering very easy. It's all available to you. The most common ones we can go and just look at very easy keywords to rank for. You can also go in and look at very easy keywords that have maybe 1 to say 500. We want to look at really, low traffic and easy to rank for keywords. We've got 46,000 that we can come through here and look at it. So now we're looking at all these easy KD. So instead of KD score in Ahrefs, it's KD percent score. Same thing over here. But you have all these SERP features over here. You can actually come over and look at with SERP features. If you wanted to go in and look for featured snippets or anything like that, you can put that in as well, and word count and so forth. So you can get as granular as you want with this stuff, right? We can look at just commercial intent keywords, right? We can look at cost per click, include and exclude, and then of course the advanced filters over here. And then if we wanted to, we could look at just questions as well. So the Keyword Magic tool is really going to be where you spend a lot of your time, because this is the main keyword research tool. Okay. Let's go look at the on-page and tech SEO now. So this section over here, we could do a site audit right over here. Let's just go pull up a domain. Let's just pull this one up real fast. You can send an email every time an audit is complete. I'm going to go ahead and just leave that, start site audit. So now it's going to prepare to crawl. I set it crawling just 100 pages at a time. It's a smaller website, but you could set it to crawl 200 pages as well. So it's going to go and crawl the website, and you can see how fast it is. Now it's going to go and do its thing over here. We'll come back to site audit in a minute. You can see it's already crawled 5 pages. Let's go. There's a listing management over here. Grow your business with listings, data, reviews. The whole tool just for this. You could spend an entire day on any one of these tools over here. The tool is like Ahrefs. It just has a number of things. You can tell that this is a well-funded tool, right? SEO content template. I haven't even clicked on this one before. SEO content template. Generate actionable briefs for SEO-friendly content with just a few clicks, right? So if we put in a let's do this one. View SEO template. Here is one right here. Motivation to clean room. Okay, so view the template. It's going to give you all this information that you can send over to your writers and basically does all the research for them. And you could go and just send this over to them. You can actually order content from them. That's really cool. You can export this to a doc. Let's see what that looks like. We'll open that up real quick. And this is what the document looks like. You could send this over and have your writers that you already did all the research, look at all the sites and everything, and they already have all of the different sites that they can go and start writing content on. They can take all this content, write this all in their own words, and the content is just really done for them. It just gave us 20,000 words of research and 27 pages of content. That is insane. I did not know that they had this in there. So SEO content template, super cool stuff right there. On-page SEO checker. So if we wanted to come in here and check the on-page score, get an exhaustive list of ideas based on competitive analysis that can improve the organic performance of your site. Let's go ahead and put one of my sites in there to start collecting ideas. Select your target location and push continue. So you can see this just keeps going and going and going about the amount of research that this tool can do for us. So as you can see, it's gathering a bunch of ideas for us. And you can see it right in front of me. It just continues to keep updating and giving more content up to 119. I'm going to click on that and see if we can actually look at what it looks like. So it has all these different ones right here. Keywords, jobs you can do while traveling in an RV. And there's 11 ideas. Strategy, let's look at the ideas right here. And it's either a way that I'm taking this, you can improve your content and add even more ideas to it, or you could create more content based off of that. So look at these just little tiny things that they've added in here that could make all the difference to you in your work process, your workflow. They have a send to Trello. You can send all these ideas to Trello to have your team work on. Super cool stuff. I'm going to skip this one over there, log file analyzer, local SEO, right over here. And once you open up local SEO, you can see all the different tools. They have a lead generation tool, reports, marketing calendar, notes, page improve, all kinds of stuff inside that tool. So when you open up local SEO, look at this, listing management, review management. They just have all kinds of stuff. Then they have an advertising section, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's too many tools to go over in this video. Social media right here, a bunch of different social media and analytics trackers as well. Content marketing, trends, agency solutions, and so forth. Let's go back up to just the SEO section where you're going to spend most of your time on just the SEO bar right here. So this entire video, I spent just making a video about the SEO tool. We went over all these SEO tools and just gave you a brief overview and talked about them. Didn't even do a whole lot of demoing, right? Because it still took 20 minutes to explain all this right here. So in order to do a complete review, this would take 2 hours to go over every one of these tools and do a tutorial on every single tool. But like I said, all these other ones down here, they're all going to have a really big, headings inside of each major, like local SEO and so forth. So most users are going to use the SEO feature right here. Okay, let's go back over to that tool. Where were we at? I want to look at the backlink audit, I think. Oh wait, let's go back to site audit and see what it found. So pages crawled 45 right here, site health 90%, 341 warnings, crawlability. So we're looking good there, but the warnings right here is what we're really going to want to pay attention to. We're going to click on that, and this is what it's going to look like. We can look at the issues, crawled pages, statistics, and so forth. So we have 64 issues blocked by the robots text file, and then we can go, looks like we can send this report over to our tech person. So you're going to be able to dive into all the warnings and the notices and the errors and so forth. So you can use it for the technical SEO that you need. So backlink. So here's a backlink audit that I ran, and we can go, right here. This is what I want to show you guys. Link building tool. So here's a link building tool. I ran this before ahead of time, and it was running in the background. And look, you can go out here and it found 242,478 prospects that we can go out and get these backlinks. We can go in yourlifebusiness.com. We can go and try to get a backlink here. It's going to tell us what the authority score is, move good prospects to your in progress list. So right here, we can manually link, we can direct, catalog, add a link to article, product review, link from mention, guest post, recover lost backlinks, customize your outreach strategies. So we could actually go and try to get this backlink over here, right? So then now we can move these backlinks that we want to go and look at, and we would go into the progress section over here. We have this one over here. And then if you click on this, there's a contact page. We could actually go to their contact page and try to reach out to this blog to see if we could get a backlink on their site. So that's where you would want to go and possibly hire someone to do this. But we have 2,500 sites that we could go and reach out to, right? So that is my review. That's my Semrush review. And I just wanted to say Semrush is in a league of its own when it comes to keyword research, SEO, and backlink analysis. Only one other tool, like I said, is tied with Semrush for the king of SEO tools, and that is Ahrefs. You absolutely cannot go wrong with picking up Semrush. My favorite tool to use is the Keyword Magic tool. That's where I spend most of my time doing keyword research. You can get a free trial with my link in the description. They don't do the like 7-day for $7 trial anymore. It's literally you get a free trial, but I think you only get like 3 searches a day, and the search results will be limited. It's enough to check the tool out, get comfortable with it. But if you really want to do some damage and really take your SEO game to the next level, then picking up a paid subscription. Right now I'm on the lowest level, and that's $119 per month. And so you have to know that, you know, it's an investment into your business. And when you need the tool, you'll know when it's the right time to do that. But like I said, you can go try it out for free and then make that decision later on if you would like. So thanks so much for checking out my Semrush review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to LearnWire for more great review videos and deep dives like this. See you in the next video.